Today is the day, and today we are unveiling the truth about your soulmate. This is a pickacard reading with Miriam's oracle. Hello, beautiful souls and my lovely seekers of the truth, and welcome to Miriam's oracle. Today we are diving deep into a timeless reading all about your soulmate. In this reading, we will delve into the following aspects of your soulmate connection. Who is your soulmate? With this question, we will try to find an answer of the essence of your soulmate and uncover their core personality traits, including possible professions they might be involved or attracted to. Where is your soulmate? This question will reveal the closeness of your soulmate. Where are they now? Are they coming? Are they close yet? This question focuses on the alignment of the two of your energies and not a physical location. How will you meet and how will be the meeting with your soulmate? With this question, we will examine the nature of your initial encounter and the spark that will ignite between you. When you will meet? With this question, we will seek clues about the timing of your destined meeting. First impression will reveal what will capture your attention when you first meet. Then we will find out their appearance and personality, including unique characteristics. And finally, we will channel loving guidance from Spirit on how to manifest this beautiful connection. Your intuitive guide is Miriam's oracle. Hello, I am Miriam, an intuitive card reader with Eastern European roots. My passion for divination stems from my grandmother, a gifted gypsy card reader who interpreted dreams and glimpsed future possibilities. Witnessing her work since childhood ignited my own journey into the mystical. After exploring other esoteric practices, I returned to tarot a few years back, weaving my knowledge of numerology and symbolism into insightful readings. And now let the cards speak. Choose your deck. We have 3 stunning decks and 3 stunning objects for this reading. Group 1 is the Harmonius Tarot deck with the beautiful glass crystal. Group 2 is the Dreaming Way Tarot deck with the polished rose quartz. And Group 3 is the Mystical Tarot deck with the raw grey quartz stone. Pause the video and listen to your intuition. Choose the deck that draws you in even before logic kicks in. You can select more than one if the vibes resonate. Since these readings are general, the message might not perfectly align with everyone's specific situation. If you seek further personalized guidance, feel free to reach out for a private reading at miriamsoracle@gmail.com. You will find the details in my profile section. Remember, genuine readers prioritize honesty, not sugarcoating. My readings focus on potential and possibility, believing that free will shapes our future. Tarot serves as a compass, guiding us towards our best selves. When our desires align with the universe's flow, happiness unfolds. If this and the reading resonated with you, a like or a subscription is much appreciated. Donations via my PayPal account allow me to offer free readings. You will find details in my profile section. I also post daily messages, weekend videos, and upcoming learning material on gypsy card meanings, shadow work with tarot, and much, much more. And finally, beware of scammers. I never initiate readings. Reach out only through email or my website. Details are all in my profile description. And now, let's delve into the reading. Welcome, lovely seekers of the truth. This is Group 1's timeless collective pick-a-card love reading using the Harmonius Tarot decks, and your object was this beautiful glass crystal. Today we will explore your soulmate connection. We will delve into questions like: who is your soulmate? Are they near? How and when you will meet? What will be your first impression? And we will uncover aspects of their personality and appearance and seek spiritual guidance on how to manifest and nurture this connection. So let's reveal the cards. Who they are. My lovely Group 1, the card representing your soulmate is the Four of Swords, revealing a person of considerable intellect. They possess a calm and balanced demeanor, preferring thoughtful consideration over hasty decisions. They are not easily rushed and resist external pressure to make choices before they feel ready. This individual is likely seeking rest and recuperation, having navigated various challenges in life. They are not inclined towards further conflict and prioritize solitude to regain strength before facing new obstacles or addressing significant matters. Externally, they project an aura of tranquility and composure. Their posture and demeanor reflect this inner peace, often appearing relaxed or contemplative. They naturally attract peaceful environments and individuals. A degree of detachment may lead others to perceive them as unemotional, but this detachment is more accurately described as a withdrawal from the distractions of everyday life. They are more introspective and introverted than outgoing, preferring to avoid stress and conflict. Their thought processes and emotional responses are deliberate and measured, and maintaining balance is a central theme in their life. As mentioned, this is a person who values intellect over emotional displays. They may be drawn to research, mental health professions, or other vocations that do not require excessive social interaction. This inherent peace and tranquility that surrounds them is a significant source of attraction for others. People naturally gravitate towards their presence, finding peace and rest in their company, often without any specific agenda or activity. Simply being in their presence offers a sense of calm and balance. And now let's explore their current whereabouts. The King of Swords, the Clouds, and the Birds cards offer insights into their present situation. If they are not directly connected at this time, and up to this point I see no such connection, a separation exists. If you know this person, the distance is primarily mental, requiring a bridging of minds. This distance is strongly linked to communication. A significant misunderstanding, so to speak, clouds your potential relationship, preventing union at this time. If you do not yet know them, they are not actively present in your life, though this doesn't preclude a future meeting. The core issue is a mental barrier between you that must be overcome. This barrier likely arises from high standards held by one or maybe both of you, coupled with a strong expectation of integrity. It's significant that the element of air is emphasized. The sword suit with the King of Swords, and the clouds, also in the air, and the birds who reside in the air. And we know air is intangible, it surrounds us, yet eludes our grasp. We cannot contain it. So this indicates that their arrival is in the air. There is anticipation, a sense of their approach. They are not yet fully in your life because of these mental, communication-based, and misunderstanding-related obstacles. These must be addressed first. This could even involve differences in native languages, requiring compromise on communication methods. Once these issues are resolved, the barrier will dissipate. As mentioned, they are close, but not imminently so. While anticipation is present, air is not the swiftest element. Moreover, intellectual processes are among our slowest. Thus, while they are in the air and their arrival anticipated, it will take time. They are on their way. Furthermore, the choice of the King of Swords rather than the Page, Knight, or Queen signifies a high position in the hierarchy. This suggests that something reliable and stable is forming for you, a soulmate meeting. However, it will not be rapid. Swords are not swift. They require consideration, processing, and transformation. The energy is solid, indicating that your soulmate meeting is anticipated and in process, like bread dough being prepared. It's there, formulating, but it requires time to bake, rest, and then fully manifest. This will be a process, primarily mental and intellectual. Let's now address how will you meet with this person. The previous question confirmed their approach, and now we explore the manner of your meeting. We have the Knight of Wands, the Rider, and the Snake cards, and they provide an insight. This is a significantly different energy than before, when the focus was on preparation and alignment. Now that the stage is set, the meeting itself will be passionate and fiery, occurring rapidly once everything aligns. The time required is for alignment, but once that happens, the meeting will be swift, marked by intense sexual attraction and off-the-charts chemistry. Temptation and powerful attraction will be immediately present. You will recognize this person through an undeniable knowing, a palpable sexual tension, and seductive energy. It's possible this meeting will involve messaging, either before or in conjunction with the physical encounter. These messages may be quite spicy, bordering on suggestive. The attraction will be difficult to contain. The meeting will likely take place somewhere that is not your home territory, nor theirs, a more adventurous or challenging setting. As mentioned, a passionate, fiery energy will surround both the person and the interaction. They will enjoy the pursuit, feeling intensely drawn to you, which will be enchanting. There will be a quick expectation of moving to the next level. As soon as things align, events will unfold rapidly, driven by the Knight of Wands' energy. They may introduce you to family and friends quickly, eager to impress you. Significant physical intimacy and compatibility will be apparent from the start, a natural part of this encounter. You will recognize your sexual compatibility very quickly. However, it's important not to be swept away by this intense energy, as it lacks grounding. The rider on a broom is not grounded. She is driven by passion, symbolized also by her red hair. This confirms the fiery nature of your meeting, but also its lack of stability. The Knight of Wands, while controlling his passionate horse, still represents powerful desire and attraction, symbolized by the wand pointed towards you and a new challenge. He manages his passions, but the intensity is undeniable. The Snake card, associated with temptation and sexual energy, reinforces this seductive and highly charged atmosphere. Let's now address the timing of your meeting. We have the Three of Wands, the Stork, and the Bear. Numbers 3, 17, and 15. My initial intuition, based on the stork and bear, suggests this meeting will occur during a transitional period between seasons. This could be when the stork migrates to warmer climates or returns from its migration, or when the bear enters or emerges from hibernation. These transitional periods represent the most likely time frame for your encounter. Regarding specific timing, the Three of Wands indicates this meeting will happen relatively quickly from the time of this reading. Wands represent the fastest moving energy in the tarot, and the number 3 can signify 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or even 3 years. Choose the time frame that resonates most with you. As we are accessing energies beyond our 3D reality, time, as we understand it, does not exist in those dimensions. This time is a construct for our 3D navigation. The key takeaway is that the meeting will happen. Returning to the earlier question, you will meet this person when you and they are mentally aligned. This alignment may take time, and the sooner you begin addressing any perceived challenges, the faster you will manifest this meeting. The stork, number 17, and the bear, number 15, can also represent days of the month, the 15th, the 16th, or between the 16th. Keep an eye out for these dates. We now turn to the next question. Your first impression of them. Let's explore your first impression of them upon meeting with them. We received the Knight of Swords, a familiar energy echoing elements of both the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands from earlier in the reading. This will be your initial perception regardless of their true nature. Accompanying this card are 3 message cards. Be more selfish. I feel the same way. And time to ground yourself. These messages reinforce themes already discussed, particularly regarding the need for grounding during your initial encounter, a feeling of as if flying in the air. Your first impression will be one of slight judgment. You might perceive them as overly confident, assertive, and perhaps even intellectually aggressive, presenting a mental challenge. They are quick-minded, decisive, and constantly in motion, but both mentally and physically. You will find them engaging but also challenging. You will recognize their willingness to take risks and their perhaps excessive self-confidence. You might consider them a bit selfish, egocentric, or overly assertive, potentially leading to a less than positive initial assessment. You might even dismiss them as too arrogant. However, despite these judgments, you won't be able to deny the mutual attraction. The I feel the same way message card confirms this shared attraction, sexual chemistry, and mutual recognition of this connection. As mentioned, the situation may feel somewhat unreal, and you might perceive a disparity between their words and actions, emphasizing the need for grounding. Emotionally, the Knight of Swords represents someone impulsive who enjoys intellectual challenges and bases decisions on logic. You will perceive them as seeking a partner who can match them intellectually, someone who is not passive or silent but an equal. This intellectual assertiveness might also be perceived as a lack of sensitivity. They can be argumentative and overly analytical. Initial intellectual sparring could even spark sexual tension. You will, however, appreciate their intolerance for nonsense and their straightforward, what you see is what you get nature. Let's now explore their physical appearance and psychological characteristics. We received the Queen of Swords, and the Jaguar, a fitting combination. As previously mentioned, with the emphasis on Swords energy, this person leans towards intellect. They take a no-nonsense approach to life, having already navigated various challenges. They are finished with unnecessary battles and arguments, preferring action only when necessary. The prevalence of court cards suggests a certain nobility or royalty in their demeanor, both physically and mentally. Their presence is noticeable. They possess a distinct aura, appearance, energy, and charm. They are not the type to fade into the background. While they value quietude and peace, they are not content to remain in the periphery. Physically, the jaguar's beautiful yellowish fur with black spots suggests they may have freckles. Combined with the fiery energy of the Knight of Wands, I envision someone with lighter hair, perhaps blonde, light brown, or even reddish, and freckles. The red hair from the earlier reading further supports this. They possess an intense gaze like the jaguar's captivating eyes. The previous bear card suggested a taller or larger build, while the jaguar indicates a range from medium to taller, but unlikely to be particularly short. The jaguar medicine card represents integrity, impact, and impeccability. This person wields considerable power, and as mentioned, their presence is immediately felt. They may project an air of self-importance or righteousness, perhaps believing themselves superior to others. However, they are intelligent enough to recognize their mistakes and are willing to offer and embrace forgiveness, correcting themselves when they overstep. They may appear cold externally, but inwardly they are honest, fair, and objective. They adhere to their principles, are independent, and possess keen perception, as symbolized by the jaguar's sharp vision. They seem to see through people. Their intellectual sharpness confirms your initial impression, represented by the Knight of Swords. Your perception is quite accurate. The difference is that they are more mellow than they appear, and there is a reason for their seemingly unapproachable demeanor. They are intellectually sharp, articulate, and logical in their thinking. They chose their words carefully, communicating with precision rather than excessive verbosity. Their words carry weight, but they speak infrequently, consistent with the Four of Swords' preference for peace and balanced action. They govern their emotions and, despite the off-the-chart sexual energy previously noted, will not make rash decisions. They value clear communication, as symbolized by the birds, but the clouds suggest potential communication challenges that must be overcome for true connection. This will involve finding common ground in your communication styles. They respect and recognize your intellect, encouraging open and honest communication. In their presence, you will feel intellectually challenged and stimulated, yet also appreciated for your contributions. They value honesty and clarity above all else in their interactions. This is a beautiful description of your potential partner, Group 1. Let's address the final question, a message from Spirit regarding your soulmate connection. We have the Six of Swords, another Swords card, reinforcing the importance of clear and honest communication. This aligns perfectly with what we already discussed. We also have 3 Marseille cards, the World, the Hierophant, and the Strength. These cards offer deeper symbolic insight. What is the core message? What advice can be offered to draw closer to this soulmate connection, to manifest them into your life? So the Six of Swords suggests a need for mental clarity. You need to sort through your thoughts and mental processes, discarding what no longer serves you and retaining what is useful. This signifies leaving the past behind and moving forward with what is beneficial. Physically, this translates to moving out of your comfort zone. This is not simply about casual travel. It's about venturing into new experiences and environments where communication and connection are possible. This could include places like universities, coffee shops, libraries, clubs, or gatherings that encourage intellectual engagement and collaboration. These environments allow others to recognize your intellect, which is key to attracting this soulmate. Another interpretation of the Six of Swords emphasizes patience. Source energy is not fast-moving. It requires patience, mental cleansing, and waiting for manifestation. You must be able to let go of the past and look forward. If you have had negative past experiences, it's crucial to release them and move on. If you don't know this person, remember this is a collective reading with diverse energies. The advice is to prepare for a new journey. This person will likely be ready to open up when the time is right. When you or they have overcome unresolved past traumas and baggage. The emphasis on Swords energy, King of Swords, and the suit itself points to the importance of communication and intellect. Consider seeking therapy or counseling to process past issues. Returning to the question, they will be closed once you clear the mental confusion from your life, specifically past traumas. This can be achieved through counseling and open communication about your past baggage. If you already know this person and believe they are your soulmate, envisioning a shared future and letting go of past issues is key. Set goals together and communicate your wants and needs clearly, avoiding the repetition of past misunderstandings. This is also a moving, transitional energy, symbolized by the stork. This soulmate connection requires transformation, which the Marseille card, the World, number 21, also confirms. The World represents the ending of a cycle, a final goodbye to what no longer serves you. The Hierophant suggests seeking traditional answers and advice from a trusted authority figure, a coach, a priest, a psychologist, therapist, or counselor, who can provide clear guidance on ending this unproductive cycle. When this occurs, you will embody the Strength card, number 11, and this card represents your inner strength, with the lion symbolizing untamed emotions, hidden aggressions, and passive negativity. Once you resolve your inner conflicts, you will emerge stronger, having tamed the lion, embodying integrity and moving forward with confidence. My lovely group 1, I'm honored to have you been your guide today. And here is your summary of this soulmate reading. Group 1, you had the intellectual and dashing soulmate. Who is your person? Someone intellectual who values mental and emotional health, who is also calm and peaceful. Where are they now? There is mental distance between the two of you, a certain kind of misunderstandings, perhaps because of high standards. How you are going to meet? Your first encounter will be very passionate, fiery, and there will be a lot of sexual attraction between the two of you. When this is going to happen? Soon. Requires patience and mental alignment. Within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years. And the advice and guidance from Spirit to let go of the past, seek clarity, and move out of your comfort zone. My lovely group 1, I wish you all the best on this journey and looking forward to hearing about your experiences and happy endings. Please don't hesitate leaving a comment, put a like, and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue offering free readings and material to you. If you wish, you can donate any amount via my PayPal link in my channel bio. And remember, until the next reading, stay light. Greetings, my lovely seekers of the truth. This is a reading for Group 2, those who chose the Dreaming Way Tarot deck and this beautiful heart-shaped polished rose or pink quartz. Today we will explore all aspects of your soulmate, their identity, their approach, their current proximity, the circumstances of your meeting, your first impressions of them, their physical appearance and personality, and finally we will ask guidance from Spirit on this connection and its manifestation in your life. So let's reveal the cards. Let's begin the reading with the first question. Who is your soulmate? The card we received is Justice. My initial impression is that this person may have a background in the military, law enforcement, or government work, or simply someone who values fairness. Ethics and equality are paramount to them. They base their decisions on what is right and just, striving to avoid bias or personal gain. They possess a strong sense of morality and ethical principles. Physically, due to the Libra energy associated with Justice, they may have symmetrical features. Their posture and overall appearance project balance and precision. They are unlikely to dress casually or asymmetrically. Their style is balanced and harmonious, even in details like hairstyles or bangs, which are likely to be straight and even. This creates a sense of balanced aesthetics. What will immediately strike you is this symmetry, which translates into a harmonious appearance. Their energy can be somewhat intimidating because they are more rational and objective than emotional, appearing emotionally detached. They prioritize fairness over sentiment, approaching emotional situations with a clear head and calm demeanor, attempting to remain unbiased and objective. They exude emotional and overall stability, appearing very put together. They may even wear formal attire, such as suits and ties for men, or business-appropriate outfits like skirts and heels for women. Professionally, as mentioned, they might have a background in the military, law enforcement, or the justice system, perhaps as a judge, lawyer, mediator, or even a teacher, any profession requiring impartiality and sound decision-making. Now we will explore their current location and proximity to you. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Heart, and the Crossroads. This suggests a rather traumatic answer to the question of their closeness to you. Are they close now? They are as close as a crossroads, which implies a certain distance. It seems they, or perhaps both of you, have recently experienced a painful ending to a significant relationship, a heartbreak. This cycle has concluded, leaving a sense of being shattered with no desire to revisit the past. This situation has led them to a crossroads requiring a crucial decision. This ties back to the Justice card earlier and their need for balance and clear choices. They recognize that their current situation is beyond repair and the choice must be made. In terms of their approach to your life, they are close in the sense that this previous emotional entanglement has ended. This is positive, as it means they are not currently tied to any karmic situations. However, they are also distant in that they stand at a crossroads. Their proximity to you depends on the decision they make. If they are coming your way It's not that they are actively seeking you out just yet. They are still in the process of acknowledging that something is no longer serving them. Something ended badly and they need to choose a new path. They are very close to recognizing their need for something different. They are at the point of realizing the old situation is untenable. Given the justice energy, this situation could involve a difficult divorce, opening up entirely new possibilities for them. However, they haven't quite reached the point of seeing these possibilities. They need to fully close the previous cycle before stepping into the new. This is how close they are to you. Let's see now what the cards reveal about how you will meet. We have the King of Pentacles, the Kite, and the House. This spread also speaks to a past breakup. The House represents a family situation and the King signifies maturity. This suggests that your soulmate, whether you know them or not, is someone mature who has already experienced a marriage, serious relationship or significant commitment that has ended. This was a substantial period in their life that has definitely concluded. They are not immature or naive. This doesn't mean they lack energy, but rather possess a different kind of energy. How will you meet? This meeting will likely occur in a home-like setting, a gathering, party, or family event that you both happen to attend. It might be a house party where you both accepted the invitation somewhat casually, perhaps thinking you had nothing better to do. The environment will feel familiar and safe, as it will be someone's home, or even yours or theirs. However, there will be also a sense of unexpectedness, as attending this event was not a carefully planned decision, but rather a spontaneous choice. The setting will likely be upscale, with people dressed nicely in a more luxurious or comfortable home environment. There might be wine or champagne served in proper glassware. This sense of security and prosperity echoes the Justice card from earlier. It might even be a business function or celebration that you both end up attending. You will feel welcome and secure, with a focus on physical comfort and respect. The atmosphere will be generous, with nice surroundings and ample attention given to you. This person will likely be generous as well, perhaps offering to pay the bill if you go on a date. They will demonstrate their care through acts of service. They possess a mature outlook and are ready for serious commitment if they find the right person. This will be clear through their actions and behavior, projecting a long-term vision and demonstrating that they are not playing games. This might not be immediately obvious upon first meeting, or if you already met, you may have overlooked them, not considering them as someone ready for commitment. Perhaps you assumed they were already in a relationship. However, they are indeed serious and ready for a long-term partnership. They are family-oriented and value stability. The meeting itself may not be the most traditionally romantic, possibly because they haven't had much dating experience since their previous breakup or divorce. There won't be grand romantic gestures like flowers and chocolates on the first date. It will be more straightforward, perhaps ending with them casually offering to cover the bill. Their depth of feeling will not be immediately apparent. I am almost certain, Group 2, that this person has already experienced a serious relationship. Regarding their proximity, they are coming, but they are not actively searching. They are not in a looking phase. This is how close they are to you, at the beginning of a new chapter, but not yet actively pursuing it. Regarding timing, the Sun card reassures us that this event will happen relatively soon. It will likely occur during a generally positive time when the weather is sunny, encouraging outdoor gatherings and enjoyment of nature. This points to a time frame within a year, a month, or even a day, depending on your individual circumstances. it will not take longer than a year. As for the specific date, be aware of the period from the 19th through the 23rd. These later days of the month are when you are most likely to meet your soulmate. The mice card further suggests this meeting will likely occur during the summer. Mice are more prevalent during warmer months, venturing out of their shelters into gardens, garages, and even homes in search of food. Their increased activity during good weather reinforces the likelihood of a summer encounter. The next cards reveal your first impression of them upon meeting. Remember, this is your perception, not necessarily their reality. So we received the 9 of Pentacles and 3 message cards from the Hermit Tarot. If I asked you to say, would you leave? Words do hurt. And be more selfish. Your initial impression will be that they are remarkably attractive and impeccably dressed. As previously mentioned, their appearance will exhibit structure, symmetry, and balance. They will wear high-quality, even designer clothing, demonstrating their established status and ability to afford finer things like luxury watches or shoes. They will project an air of independence. You will immediately notice them due to their striking appearance. It's possible you may experience a fleeting thought questioning whether you are a match for them. This will be a quick reaction to their striking presence, and it's not something you should dwell on. The message, if I asked you to say, would you leave? Suggests a tendency towards pessimism, a feeling that they might not even notice you. You may perceive them as having a sharp tongue, capable of inflicting psychological rather than physical pain. The message, be more selfish, may lead you to see them as arrogant and vain, carrying themselves in a way that suggests they are self-absorbed and unaware of their surroundings. This will be your initial perception. However, this is not inherently negative. Sometimes, attraction can manifest as initial resistance. You might try to protect yourself because you sense this person could affect you deeply. This is a common defense mechanism. You may think, this person is so attractive that I'm likely to get hurt, so it's best not to even consider it. That will be your first impression. Let's now examine their personality and physical appearance using the next 2 cards, the Page of Swords and the Wild Boar. Physically, they likely have a darker complexion, ranging from light to dark brown hair, possibly with significant dark facial hair or thicker, darker hair that might be slightly wavy. Their facial features tend to be sharp, with a defined nose and cheekbones, perhaps accompanied by prominent teeth and smaller, observant eyes that take in everything without overtly showing it. They may appear younger than their actual age. Their maturity is more internal, while their physical appearance retains a youthful quality. They are good communicators, curious, witty, and full of inspiration. They value open communication and eager to learn, and quick-witted. They possess a youthful energy, not always directly expressed, but perceptible in their presence. Their facial expressions are expressive, becoming particularly pronounced during engaging conversations. Emotionally, they are mentally sharp and somewhat impulsive, enjoying intellectual challenges and debates. They appreciate learning, but sometimes need to be mindful of their words as they can be very direct. They tend to express their thoughts immediately, which can be both a positive and negative trait. This confirms the earlier message that words do hurt, indicating they can be unintentionally hurtful with their language. They don't seem to have complete control over their mental processes and verbal expressions. What you see is what you get. There is little hidden. The wild boar reinforces their direct approach. If they encounter an obstacle, they are more likely to confront it head-on rather than seeking a more nuanced solution. This impulsiveness means that they may need to learn to think before acting. The wild boar also signifies fearlessness. Given the previous indication of a past heartbreak, it's clear this person did not break down from the experience. They recognized the situation was no longer working, acknowledged the emotional impact, and chose to move forward, not wanting to remain in a situation that no longer served them. This is a direct approach, and they might unintentionally walk over some people in the process, not out of malice, but because of their directness. The boar is a powerful medicine card, representing confrontation and the lack of fear. They enjoy at times a good intellectual sparring match. They are not afraid of confrontation or challenges. If they have unfinished business, they will ensure it is completed. They dislike feeling unaccomplished. They are courageous and value truth and fairness in themselves and others. They expect truth and fairness from those around them, as it is integral to their own nature. Do not be intimidated by their directness. It's not personal or intended to hurt or abandon you. It stems from a desire for a greater good, and if faced with a choice between personal needs and the greater good, they will choose the latter. They are not overly romantic, something they may need to develop. A softer, slower approach and a willingness to be more romantic and less rigid. Let's ask guidance from Spirit about this soulmate connection. The Five of Swords points towards potential arguments and conflicts between you and this person. Spirit advises against engaging in unnecessary quarrels. This resonates with what we have already learned about this personality. While they may appear argumentative, it's not intended as a personal attack. Rather, it stems from a desire to uphold certain principles and a tendency towards direct communication. If you react defensively or engage in this energy, especially given their somewhat unrefined communication style, despite their charm and charisma, it could lead to misunderstandings. They can be blunt and sharp with their words, though not out of malice. The advice from Spirit is clear. Don't engage. Instead, embody the energy of the Empress. This major arcana card represents a higher level of being than the minor arcana Five of Swords. It encourages you to remain grounded and powerful, setting clear boundaries without reacting impulsively. This doesn't mean passively surrendering your will. It means asserting yourself calmly and firmly, stating what you will and will not tolerate. This reading suggests that this person is not actively searching for a soulmate or relationship. They may be unconsciously driven by this desire, but they haven't consciously acknowledged it. This is supported by the earlier appearance of the crossroads and the Ten of Swords with the heart. These cards indicate a deep-seated recognition of a need for change, but they may be avoiding it, unsure how to proceed. What they are truly seeking is someone who embodies the Empress, strength, and world energies, someone who brings balance to their life. Fairness and equality are crucial to them, but they struggle to achieve this balance in their emotional world. They seek a partner who provides a calming, balancing influence, someone who listens without judgment, offers sound advice, and creates a nurturing, home-like environment. Regardless of their gender, this person operates primarily from their masculine energy, actively engaging with the external world. They yearn for a feminine energy to return to at the end of the day, a safe space for vulnerability and connection, where they can share their experiences without fear or judgment. This is the energy represented by the Strength card and the beautiful Maiden of the World card. Unconditional love and the integration of all aspects of oneself. Therefore, your potential soulmate seeks someone who accepts them fully, flaws and all. They are aware that they can be perceived as blunt, impulsive, and even arrogant at times, due to their direct communication style. However, deep down, they possess a kind heart and strong values. They need someone who recognizes these deeper qualities and helps to bring them to the surface. This is the role you are being called to fulfill. The message from Spirit is that this soulmate is close, and their arrival is contingent upon your own personal growth. By rising above reactive tendencies, stepping into your power, and embodying your divine feminine nature, you will undergo a transformation that will allow them to recognize you as their soulmate. This is the key advice for you, my lovely Group 2. My lovely Group 2, I am honored that you allowed me to look into your cards today, and here is your summary of your soulmate reading. Group 2, your soulmate is the just and fair soulmate. Who they are: a person who values ethics and equality, who are balanced and elegant. Where they are now: their current situation is they are at the crossroads due to a heartbreak. How you are going to meet: in a safe, familiar environment, at a gathering or a party. When? Soon, possibly within a year. And advice from the Spirit: avoid conflict and stay in your power. I wish you all the best on this journey and looking forward to hearing about your experiences and happy endings. Please don't hesitate leaving a comment, put a like, and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue offering free readings and material to you. If you wish, you can donate any amount via my PayPal link in my channel. And remember, until the next reading, stay light. Greetings, beautiful Group 3. You have chosen the Mystical Tarot deck with the raw, grey, quartz stone. And this is your love reading about your soulmate. Today we will explore everything you wish to know. Who they are, how close they are, if they are coming, how and when you will meet, your first impression of them, their physical appearance and personality, and finally, guidance from Spirit on this connection and how to manifest it. Let's begin your reading and reveal the cards. Let's begin by exploring who your soulmate is. The Magician card, number 1, represents a beautiful energy. This person is quick-witted, intelligent, and moves through life with purpose, rapidly finding solutions to challenges. They may project a player energy, but this doesn't imply dishonesty. It simply means they don't reveal everything at once, preferring to observe from the background. This person is highly focused and has clear intentions and goals. They direct their energy precisely to achieve their desired outcomes. Their confidence and self-assurance are immediately apparent. They believe in themselves and are not afraid to take initiative. They are resourceful, knowing their own skills and how to effectively utilize available resources. They also possess excellent communication skills. At times, they can be a bit overconfident and perhaps even manipulative, exhibiting a trickster energy. Their intelligence can lead to overambition and a potential lack of humility. However, they are consistently proactive and likely lead busy, multitasking lives. Having said that, they most likely attract occupations that doesn't bind them and allows enough freedom for movement and thinking. They don't like to be told what to do, and therefore self-employment or entrepreneurship is best suited for them. But because of their quick and elusive energy and nature, they can navigate through any profession. Let's explore if this person is currently close to you. And we have the Fool, the Bear, and the Snake. Remember, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates. When we discuss closeness, we aren't necessarily referring to physical proximity, but rather the energetic alignment required for you to meet. The next question will address the circumstances of your meeting. This is about how close you are to encountering them, if they are coming into your life now, and their current state. The Fool suggests they are quite close, perhaps just one significant step away from manifesting in your life. If you already know this person, only one final major step remains for you to connect on a deeper level. This is not a physical step, but a psychological, spiritual, or mental shift that needs to occur. You might not even recognize them as your soulmate if they are already in your life. It's possible you know them well, but circumstances or their own actions are creating an illusion, preventing you from seeing them in this light. You may not take them seriously as a potential long-term partner. The Snake reinforces this idea of illusion. It suggests you are very close to being with or meeting your soulmate, but a spell or charm, a kind of illusion or mirage, prevents you from seeing them clearly. This person may be contributing to this energy by not fully revealing themselves, their feelings, intentions, or even their presence, perhaps due to a lack of self-confidence or a desire to observe from a distance. They may talk a lot about themselves as a way to deflect attention from their own vulnerabilities. They avoid being truly seen because of their low self-esteem. One reason this person may not be fully in your life yet is that you don't recognize them because they don't want to be recognized as your soulmate. This is not necessarily intentional, it's simply their nature. Another possibility is they don't trust themselves to be someone's long-term partner. They may have a history of moving from one relationship to another and therefore don't believe they are capable of settling down. However, because this person is your soulmate, this perception is likely a psychological barrier they have created for this connection. The next set of cards will reveal how you will meet. When the energies align for your meeting, there will be a Seven of Cups energy, accompanied with the fish and the key. My initial impression is that your meeting won't be immediately obvious. There will be other people present or other options available, making it unclear at first that you have met your soulmate. There will be multiple choices, leading to some initial confusion. However, I believe there will be a distinct moment of realization for both of you, despite the surrounding distractions. You will suddenly understand, this is my person. This will be a mutual recognition. Despite the many options presented in the environment, something will click, making you both aware of the connection. The setting itself will be pleasant, possibly outdoors and near water, a waterfall, ocean, lake, river, or even a small stream. there will be a connection to water in some way. It will be a beautiful, cultivated environment, not a raw or unimpressive setting. You will find yourself there for a reason, unrelated to meeting your soulmate. It will be an unexpected encounter. Yet, by the end of the event, something will click in your mind and you will realize, I just met someone I have been waiting for. Now let's explore the timing of your meeting. Because we are conducting this reading and accessing dimensions beyond our 3D reality, including the 4th, 5th and 6th dimensions, we are tapping into a timeless and spaceless environment. This allows us to offer a timeless reading, as space and time do not exist in those realms. However, we are now seeking a physical 3D time frame for this connection. Remember, this timing applies to when the energies align for your meeting. We receive the 5 of Cups, the Rider, and the Stork. This indicates a swift unfolding. This meeting is likely to happen within 5 days or 5 months. I wouldn't anticipate it taking 5 years, given the quick energy present. The Rider emphasizes speed, so watch out within these time frames. Seasonally, this meeting will coincide with the stork's movements, either when it returns to your area or migrates to a warmer climate. This signifies a transitional period between seasons. If storks are not native to your region, think of it as a time of significant seasonal change, such as the transition between summer and autumn. It will occur during a transformational season. Regarding the specific day, it's more likely to happen in the first half of the month rather than the second. Let's explore now your first impression of this person. Remember, this is your perception and not necessarily their reality. We immediately receive the Devil card along with 3 message cards. I am open to compromise. I am absolutely in love with you, and I still don't have all the answers. You will initially view this person from a negative perspective than they actually are. They might have a player vibe, but they aren't inherently bad. Your first impression will be that they are extremely seductive and, echoing the earlier snake energy, perhaps too open-minded for your comfort. You will find them alluring and sexually attractive, almost to a dangerous degree. Not physically dangerous, but dangerous in the sense that you fear losing yourself if you get too close. This fear might be justified, as they possess a certain undeniable charm. If this is your type, group 3, you could easily become attached. You will find them both sexually attractive and somewhat intimidating. I am absolutely in love with you indicates that while you find them attractive, you may doubt their sincerity. You might perceive their words and actions as insincere, believing they are simply trying to seduce you. You might suspect they are only interested in a physical relationship and are using flattering words to achieve that goal. You will struggle to trust them. I still do not have all the answers reflects your internal confusion. The presence of 2 twos representing partnership and the 6 representing true love in the message cards highlights this internal conflict. You will be torn between your heart and your head. Your mind will try to convince you they are a player, while your heart will signal something different, creating a sense of confusion. Despite your skepticism towards declarations like I am absolutely in love with you, these words will resonate with you and linger in your thoughts. Now let's delve into this person's personality and physical characteristics represented by the Queen of Cups and the Alligator card. This person appears much more intimidating than they truly are. The alligator's energy creates a perception of danger, but beneath the surface, they are a lovely, kind, compassionate, and warm individual, full of emotion and unconditional love as represented by the Queen of Cups. They are beautiful inside. The teeth showing imagery of both the devil and alligator cards suggest a defensive mechanism, a way to scare off those who might hurt them. This is the energy I perceive beneath the surface. They are deeply vulnerable and capable of unconditional love, perhaps even to a fault, making them susceptible to being taken advantage of. This vulnerability has led them to develop a protective shell, which is why you might perceive them as players, untrustworthy or insincere. If you invest time in getting to know them, you will discover a highly intuitive person with feminine qualities that make them excellent listeners. They are trustworthy, dependable, and offer a comforting shoulder to cry on. They are sensitive, mature, compassionate, and truly care for those they love. Their heightened sensitivity and perceptiveness, almost psychic abilities, contribute to the protective shell they have built. They tend to overlook flaws, especially in those they love, which can sometimes lead to naivete and even obsession. They may also struggle with jealousy and stubbornness. They are sensual, emotional, and introspective. Physically, they are not particularly tall, tending towards a short to a medium height. They don't typically draw attention to themselves through flashy attire or accessories, prioritizing ease of movement. Their outward appearance might not be as striking as their inner beauty. They may not fit the traditional Prince Charming image. This could be another way they intentionally or unintentionally downplay themselves. They are very perceptive, wanting to keep all the pieces of the puzzle in view, but they can struggle with re-evaluating situations and adopting more flexible perspectives. They prefer not to be a center of attention, which contributes to the perception of them being a player. They are more observers, like an alligator watching from the water with only their eyes visible. This reflects their cautious, even overly cautious nature stemming from their desire for self-protection. The Queen of Cups card further confirms this idea of a protective mask. This person's deep love, sensitivity, and caring nature have led them to create this outward persona to keep potential hurt at bay. They believe this alligator exterior will deter those who might cause them pain. There is no need to worry about them being genuinely harmful. Even if they identified with the player label, deep down they know it's not their true nature. When you meet, they may initially try to deflect attention from themselves, but eventually a connection will spark and you will recognize each other. Now let's ask the cards for guidance on attracting your soulmate and fostering this connection. How can you manifest the right energy to draw them closer? The cards revealed are the King of Swords, Justice, the Fool, and the World. This is a beautiful message. The King of Swords advises you to attract your soulmate by basing your judgments on facts rather than emotions. We already saw that your initial reaction will be colored by fear and confusion due to this person's exterior. The Spirit, through the King of Swords, suggests setting aside these emotional responses, likely stemming from past experiences. Approach this situation objectively with as much clarity as possible. The Justice card reinforces this message. It advises fairness. Don't judge this person prematurely or be overly rigid in your observations. Give this connection a chance. Without allowing this person in, You will miss the potential for a beautiful transformation and the chance to discover their inner loving, compassionate nature. If you rely solely on preconceived notions and superficial cues, you will hinder the universe from aligning this soulmate encounter. Openness is the key. The "I am open to compromise" message resonates here. It seems you might have a slight fear of new experiences and change. This rigidity might lead you to create limitations and structure in your life. However, your soulmate is likely the opposite. Someone fun, playful, and even challenging to your current confidence. When you meet, their contrasting energy might be refreshing. You will welcome their playful nature, a gentle nudge to loosen up. Yet, you will also sense a depth beneath the surface, appreciating their multifaceted personality. This could be a beautiful compromise for both of you, where you find balance in each other, ultimately leading to a sense of completion, as symbolized by the World card. My lovely Group 3, I am honored that you allowed me to look into your cards today, and here is your summary of your soulmate reading. Group 3, you have the quick and witty soulmate. Who is your soulmate? A quick-minded and resourceful person who is a good communicator and confident. Where is your soulmate? Close, but hidden due to illusions or self-doubt. How you are going to meet? There will be some confusion and a sudden realization. When? Very quickly, possibly within 5 days or 5 months. And advice from Spirit: be open-minded and give the connection a chance. My lovely Group 3, I wish you all the best on this journey and looking forward to hearing about your experiences and happy endings. Please don't hesitate leaving a comment, put a like and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue offering free readings and material to you. If you wish, you can donate any amount via my PayPal link in my channel. And remember, until the next reading, stay light.